How's it going, guys? It's been a while. It's been about a month since my last upload. I actually had to go and re-watch my previous upload to remember where we left off, because that's how long it's been. Been super busy with other stuff in life, so I just haven't had a whole lot of time to dedicate to the bike. As you can see on the ground, a bunch of dirty bits and pieces still. Those wheels haven't moved since the last video, but I have been busy, kind of. So on the table at the moment, we've got all of the bits from the electroplaters. Just picked these up today. As you can see, got them zinc plated silver. I've just laid out some of the larger bits on the table in front of me rather. They've come out really good. It was a lot more expensive than what I thought it would be. I thought it would cost me about 60 or 70 bucks for a bucket, and it cost me 200 from a different supplier, as the one I was going to go to doesn't do it anymore. But yeah, so it's turned out pretty good. A lot of these parts, they look really good, depending on how corroded they were. You can see some of that cloudiness is where they were really corroded, but so they were dipped in all kinds of stuff, removed all the rust and paint, and they come out really good. This is the air filter in a skeleton thingo. So this was looking real gross, and that's come out awesome. They basically look like new bits, except for where you can see there was some corrosion before. They look like new bits. I've never had anything plated before, so I threw in some random stuff too, like this horn. I don't know if you can get stuff like this plated, but I threw it in anyway because I thought it'd be a good experiment for me. But even that looks awesome. Like, even if that doesn't work now, which I don't even know if it even worked beforehand, to be honest, but even if it doesn't work now, I feel bad throwing that out. That looks really good. But same with this Kickstarter there. I'm not going to use that one because it's got some damage on it down there where it's been repaired, so it's a little floppy. But again, I just wanted to see how some of these things would come out. And you don't pay per piece, so you just paid as a bulk lot. So I figured I may as well throw in more and just see how it turns out. So this is the baffle for the exhaust. This was especially stuffed. This was gross. Thick rust, black paint, and it's come out awesome. Even if I don't want to leave this silver, I can now paint this black to match the exhaust, and it's way easier than me trying to clean this myself. So here's the inner bracket for the airbox. So it's just those little finishing touches that are going to make this bike look really nice. It's funny, when I was looking at the video before and I was talking about how I didn't want to make this bike too nice because I didn't want to be afraid to use it. Well, I couldn't help but laugh because it's gone to the next level now, both in how some of the parts have turned out and also financially, given a lot of these things are way more expensive than I thought it would be. So I've completely overcapitalized, far beyond what this bike's worth. And I imagine by the time I'm done with this bike, I could have bought two easily. But neither one of those two bikes I could have bought would have been a fully restored motorcycle. So you pay for it, but you get what you pay for. Here's also little bits. I haven't gone through any of this, and it's really hard because it's been a month or longer. It's been a couple of months since I pulled the bike apart. And now that they're all clean, they don't look anything like they looked like when I pulled them off. So it's going to be fun figuring out where all these go again, because they look like new bits to me. I don't recall what a lot of these things are because they look completely different. Even this gear selector, I've been watching one on eBay and about to buy it because I wasn't sure how this would turn out because it was so manky, but that's turned out awesome, and I'll definitely be using that. Even though I've completely blown the budget, I still want to try and be resourceful and not just spend money for the sake of it. So yeah, continuing on, I've also been to the powder coaters. So there's the frame, and here's some other bits and pieces. So there's the bracket for the speedo and whatnot. This is the right side foot peg, the stand, side stand, top of the triple tree, and then I've also got the brake lever here. They've turned out awesome. Could not be happier with the way these have turned out. Even stuff like this, I was just sort of scrambling at the end to get things to send to the powder coaters because I want to get it done in one go, not do multiple trips. But it's turned out so good. Getting that rubber out was a pain in the ass, but it got out, so that's good. So I'm just trying to be really delicate with everything now. I'm actually really scared to work on this frame because it looks so good right now that I'm afraid I'm going to scratch it, which is a stupid thing to say. It's a dirt bike, but that's how I feel. But the job that this guy have done on this frame, I'm stoked. Absolutely stoked. I said to the guy when I picked it up, I said, it's a shame it's a dirt bike because they've done such a good job on it. Unfortunately, couldn't get the steering lock out of that barrel there. So, you know, it is what it is. But it looks awesome. Really happy with it. This is from a company in Bayswater called TechCoat, who I found out about from another YouTuber, and Peter Anderson. He uses them, recommended them, and yeah, not disappointed. It was more expensive than I thought it would be. It ended up costing me $330 to get both of these lots painted, so the white frame and the black bits there. But I'm not disappointed at all. It's pretty flawless. So they ended up blasting it clean. They ended up doing a primer filler, and then powder coating it after that, and it turned out awesome. Moving on, got a new seat cover, correct for the bike. It looks really, really good, super vibrant. This one-handed. Really vibrant colours, really quite very Honda. See, it's even got the XR on there. So I imagine this is pretty close to how the original colour was. So just for comparison, to see where the colours have gone. Yeah, a bit faded the old tank, but that's okay, we'll get it back. So there's the seat cover. I've already been through the 2 levers. Got the air filter. So this one, just grab this. So this one's that guy, like that. That's how it goes together. I've just got some cheap black grips. Nothing fancy, but you know, don't need anything fancy, just grips. They're just going to wear out and then I'll replace them eventually again, so didn't want to go crazy. I've got ones that have the throttle tube in it, because I thought that would be handy, so pretty cheap. I got the new sprockets and chain. So I believe this is standard gearing. I'll be honest, I didn't really check too closely. It was just listed as XR250 front and rear sprocket, and I went with it. So that's not it. These two here. RK, you know, not silly cheap, but not crazy expensive either. Somewhere in the middle. All of the new seals for the engine, so that's good. And then we've got these, which I wasn't sure about because half of the things you buy on eBay are from, you know, Chinese companies in China, believe it or not. And the description of their parts are usually quite poor. That you'd be lucky if they have dimensions, especially with something aftermarket like this. Well, basically I was looking for a larger peg, footrest, that's what the word I'm looking for. And I wasn't sure if these were larger or not. It was just a picture and just said, yep, footrests, XR250R, and that's it. So I bought them, not knowing if they're going to be bigger than the original, which is what I was after because the original ones are tiny. And so that one goes on there, like that, which looks so good. And comparing it to the original, so there's the new one, move that to the side, and the original is this guy here. So there you go, look at the difference. Chalk and cheese. I'm not going to be using these, I'm going to be using this one. And a pair of these was only, I think, $25 delivered. So how they make money out of that, I have no idea, but that's not my problem. Yeah. Finger stuck in it, there we go. So yeah, basically just parts so far. And when I find time, I'm gonna start assembling these parts. But the first thing I need to do is I need to start sorting all of this stuff here. And then once all that's organized, I can then start, lumping things together and going on it from there. I also need to start working on cleaning up this engine, which is still gross. It's just labor that I need to put into it. I just need time. And same with all the plastics, I just need time. The only things I need to really sort out now only is the wheels, obviously. I've done nothing with them. I need to get new spokes for that, and I need to clean up the rims and repaint the hubs. I need to do that. I need to rebuild the front and rear brake calipers, which are in there. I need to do the rear shock. That's another big item. I need to obviously clean up these bits and pieces. That's not a huge job. And something else. I think that's about it. Those are like sort of the big items I need to work on. So basically everything kind of feels like I've gotten nowhere so far, despite being on part, whatever this is. But yeah, I need to start just knocking off some smaller bits. Like I've got the airbox cleaned up. I need to gap fill that. And I've got a new filter. Bits are plated. I can reassemble that airbox in its entirety. So I need to focus on what can be done and do that, and get some wins on the board. Because so far, if you go to our, pile of accomplishments so far for this bike, yeah, we're not very far. And I haven't even cleared the top of these for the rust spots after I've cleaned them, and I haven't even dropped the oil. So they don't even count, really. So, things to do, no time to do it. But I will get cracking on this sometime in the near future. But yeah, hope to have some more updates as we go. So apologies I haven't been updating more regularly. And this probably wasn't a very satisfying video because I actually didn't get to really do anything. But things are looking good. And at the end of the day, it's going to be a good bike. Just can't rush these things. All right, thanks guys. Take it easy. Hey guys, sorry I haven't done any updates on the XR250 lately. Just been working my absolute arse off to try and get this shed finished. It's coming along. Is it too close to the trees? Maybe.